This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Anyway, so, hey, Mr. Electricity and Denny Brown are having a hell of a match here. Watch out. False finish.
Why'd you know it was false? You don't think it could have been a crossbody finish?
Don't think we're going to do that.
Man, they are really wrestling at a pretty big pace here.
Yeah, they are. They are. This was a show, I think, because, and unfortunately, Conrad, we're going to have to suffer through a lot of this, where Ric Flair and Ricky Morton opened up the show, opened up their match, lights out. I mean, they turned it on. And when they came back afterwards, I think I've told this story many times. They came back afterwards. I said something to Ricky. I said, God, you guys, from when the bell sounded, you guys were tearing it up. And he said, that's why Ric Flair is the heavyweight champion of the world. And I said, what do you mean? And he said, well, Flair, you know, got a feel on how things were going. And he felt the night was slow. So since the matches were slow leading up to our match, he thought we would turn it on to give him something to cheer for at the get-go. So there you go. That's the psychology of Ric Flair. And, you know, we talk so much about his in-ring performance and what he could do and how he could sell and how he could be a heel, but his in-ring psychology too was pretty amazing.
Hey, I'm glad that we're watching a Great American Bash because unfortunately, as you recall, we were dead set on doing the Crockett Cup, but then the Peacock thing happened and we had to call an audible. But now we've persevered, and we're going to watch not one, but two Great American Bash shows, see what all the hoopla was about. But as fun as this one is, I think next week's, even though this is a different look and feel, I mean, we're outdoors, we're in a stadium, and we're in Charlotte, you know, the home of Jim Crockett Promotions. This is a fine show to watch. But the one next week where Dusty wins the title, man, what a big time show that was.
Yeah. And of course, again, they could have gone back in 1986. They could have gone all over the United States and did, but still the Greensboro Coliseum was the place to see Jim Crockett Promotions.
Yeah.
It's where I took many trips, 3.5 hours from Craigsville, Virginia to Greensboro to see that. And we went to Greensboro because we knew that was the place. We knew we'd see title switches. And, hey, I don't think we've said anything here, but I don't want to fuck up the momentum of this great match. Oh
yeah, this great match.
Did you see him fall down?
I did.
Or the elbow. Anyway, even great performers fuck up spots. Anyway,
of course.
I think we need to say something here about Paul Orndorff.
Oh yes, please do.
Yeah, just really in real life, a guy you didn't want to fuck with. He was tough, man. And I had the ringside seat for his fight with Vader backstage. It was right. I was standing there and I saw him start arguing. And so I just stopped thinking, oh, there's some great shit going on here. And so I saw the whole thing. I witnessed everything. And I was there when the pull apart at the end and when Vader, you know, was crying, get him off of me. And Paul didn't take any bullshit at all. And he was a big star. I'm telling you, I saw he and Jimmy Snuka win the NWA World Tag Team Championship against Baron Von Raschke and Greg Valentine in the Richmond Coliseum in 1978.
Wow.
How about that? And
years before you were in the business, you're just a fan.
Right. Just a fan. Went to Richmond that night and we saw him, and it was a sold out crowd and the fans were going bonkers for it. They had a great run as tag team champions. Then of course he went to WWF, WWE, and had that great run with Hogan.
Yep.
And the much talked about cage match, which I thought was done spectacularly, where whose foot touched the floor first, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that was great. I mean, that was great drama and the replay and all that. And then of course he was in WCW and had a great run there. And of course he had that neck injury, as we know, and it certainly slowed down his career. But then he became a power plant power plant trainer with Jody, and some of the other guys were power plant trainers. And Paul didn't take any shit off anybody. And so I feel really bad. I feel really bad that that video got out that his son took. To be very bluntly honest.
You're disappointed that his son posted it?
Yes, I am.
Isn't it his son's decision, not yours?
Yes, it is. But that doesn't mean I can't be disappointed about it.
What would you rather he done?
I would not taking it. That's what I'd rather he done.
You got to get hot about it.
Yeah, I do. So I told my kids, I said, if I ever get like that, which could happen at any moment to me, if I ever get like that and you take a video of me, like I'm going to haunt your ass for the rest of your fucking life. So I mean, let's die with fucking dignity, you know? But anyway, that was I guess a family, I don't know.
I mean, I really felt like when we saw the video or the post of him last week or week before last, whenever it was, sitting on a couch drinking a beer, I was like, oh, we turned the corner.
Yeah.
We're in good shape.
Right.
Wasn't to be.
No, it wasn't. So I feel bad about that, but I'm very, very upset that he's no longer with us, and I didn't get to say goodbye. And that's
All-time great.
Well, yeah, really one of the all-time greats. Hey, you know what I've noticed about these fans here? Oh, that girl's going crazy.
She's into it, man.
Yeah,
she's gonna be at the hotel after the matches.
Yeah, although most of these guys lived around there.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.